إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله ما لنا رب سواه.
4th Inter-DELL National Elocution Competition 2018 under Markazul Marif Education and Research Center, Mumbai, hosted by Markazul Marif and Ajmal Foundation, Hojai, Assam.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ولا تسبوا الذين يدعون من دون الله فيسبوا الله عدوا بغير علم صدق الله العظيم. Honorable President, respected judges and your audience. Today my topic is tolerance and justice in Islam. Intolerance is on the increase in the world today, causing death, genocide, violence, religious persecution as well as confrontations on different levels. Sometimes it is racial and ethnic, sometimes it is religious and ideological, other times it is political and social. In every situation it is evil and painful. How can we solve the problem of intolerance? How can we assert our own beliefs and positions without being intolerant to others? How can we bring tolerance into the world today? I would like to discuss some of these issues from an Islamic point of view. Dear audience, what is tolerance? Literally, the word tolerance means to bear. As a concept, it means respect, acceptance and appreciation of rich diversity of the world's cultures, forms of expression and ways of being human. In Arabic, it is called tasamuh. There are also other words that give similar meanings, such as hilm or afu. In the Urdu language, we use the word rawādari, which comes from rawa, meaning acceptable or bearable. Thus, it means to hold something acceptable or bearable. Tolerance is a basic principle of Islam. It is a religious moral duty. It does not mean concession, condescension or indulgence. It does not mean lack of principle, lack of seriousness about one's principles. The glorious Quran says, chapter number 6, verse number 108. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم ولا تسبوا الذين يدعون من دون الله فيسبوا الله عدوا بغير علم. And do not abuse those whom they call upon besides Allah, lest exceeding the limit they should abuse Allah out of ignorance. Quran chapter number 6 verse number 108. My brothers in Islam, tolerance according to Islam does not mean that we believe that all religions are the same. It does not mean that we do not believe in the supremacy of Islam or other faiths and ideologies. It does not mean that we do not convey the message of Islam to others and do not wish them to become Muslims. The UNESCO principles on tolerance say, consistent with respect for human rights. The practice of tolerance does not mean toleration of social injustice or the abandonment or weakening of one's convictions. It means that one is free to adhere to one's own convictions and accepts that others adhere to theirs. It means accepting the fact that human beings, naturally diverse in their appearance, situation, behavior and values, have the right to live in peace and to be as they are. It also means that one's views are not to be imposed on others. My brothers, tolerance comes from our recognition of, number 1, the dignity of the human beings. Number 2, the basic equality of all human beings. Number 3, universal human rights. And 4, fundamental freedom of thought, conscience and belief. The Quran speaks about the basic dignity of all human beings. The Prophet ﷺ spoke about the equality of all human beings, regardless of their race, color, language or ethnic background. Sharia recognizes the rights of all people to life, property, family, honor and conscience. Islam emphasizes the establishment of equality and justice. Both of these values cannot be established without some degree of tolerance. Islam recognized from the very beginning the principle of freedom of belief, of freedom of religion. It said really clearly that is not allowed to have any question in the matters of belief and faith. The glorious Quran says, chapter number 2, verse number 256. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم لا إكراه في الدين. There is no compulsion in religion. Surah Baqarah, chapter number 2, verse number 256. Dear audience, Islam may tolerate anything, but it teaches zero tolerance for injustice, oppression, and violation of the rights of other human beings. Islam teaches tolerance on all levels, individual groups and states. It should be a political and legal requirement. Tolerance is a mechanism that upholds human rights. Pluralism including cultural pluralism and the rule of law. With non-Muslims we should have dialogue and good relation, but we cannot accept things that are contrary to our religion. We should inform them what is acceptable to us and what is not. With more information, I am sure the respect will level up and more cooperation will level up. Muslims have been generally very tolerant people. We must emphasize this virtue among us and in the world today. Tolerance is needed among our communities. We must foster tolerance through deliberate policies and efforts. Our center should be multi-ethnic. We should teach our children respect of each other. We should not generalize about other races and cultures. We should have more exchange visits and meetings with each other. Here I conclude my speech. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين.
Eastern Crescent is not just an English monthly, but differs from others in many ways. It consists of well-researched articles, targets issues which seldom get the attention of the mainstream media, gives every issue its deserving place, answers the misconceptions about Islam and Muslims, acts aptly on its slogan, Alternative Media, People's Choice. For subscription and other details, please contact us on 022 2677 1618 or 022 2679 8538. You may also log on to www.easterncrescent.in.